So if you're renovating your home, should you use a home equity loan or line of credit or a renovation loan? And the answer is going to depend on, obviously, on your situation. So I'm going to go over the advantages and disadvantages of both. So with a home equity loan or line of credit, this is going to go in a second lien position. What that means is you're keeping your first mortgage and taking another loan out against the equity in your property. And the reason this could be advantages for you is, let's say you bought or refinanced your mortgage in the past couple of years during the pandemic when interest rates are at historic lows. You want to be able to keep that interest rate. That's a really good interest rate, and you wouldn't be able to get that interest rate again if you were to refi now. The disadvantage of the home equity loan or line of credit is that you're limited on how much you can borrow. Obviously, you're only going to be able to borrow again up to a percentage of the equity that's in your home. Versus a renovation loan. A renovation loan is going to refinance, is going to buy out your first mortgage or your existing mortgage, and it's going to also, and then loan you that money back as well as the money for your renovations. But the difference here is that they're not just looking at how much equity you already have. They're looking at how much equity you're going to have after the renovations are complete. So let's say, for example, you're going to add a swimming pool in the backyard or an extra bedroom onto the home. And your home currently appraises at $200,000. So for a home equity loan, you'd be able to borrow up to, say, 80, 90%, maybe 95% of $200,000. Depending on which program you're using, VA, FHA, USDA, or conventional. Versus doing a renovation loan, they're going to appraise the home as if those repairs were already completed. So let's say adding the swimming pool, let's say your home is currently worth $200,000. And the appraiser says that after they add the swimming pool and this extra bedroom, your home is going to be worth $250,000 or $270,000. Then they're going to base your total loan amount off of that increased property value. So you'll be able to borrow more for the renovation and do build more stuff. Bigger budget, it's going to go further. The disadvantage is that you're refinancing your current mortgage in the process. So if you bought in, say, the past 1 or 2 years and you have a good interest rate, you're not going to get that same interest rate back. I can't sell you yesterday's rates any more than I can go back and buy Bitcoin for $100. So moving on, renovation. Most people don't think of this as terms of renovation loans, but renovation loans can also be really good for purchase transactions. Like, let's say you find a house, inventory is really competitive. You've put in offers on a bunch of houses, you find another house, you like the location, but it's not really big enough for you. Maybe you need an extra bedroom for your family or an extra home office. Those have become pretty popular, pretty necessary over the past couple of years. A renovation loan will allow you to purchase that property that's in the right location, but maybe not your dream home, and then turn it into your dream home. Say, add an extra bedroom for the kids, add a swimming pool. I mean, who doesn't want a swimming pool? Swimming pools are awesome. You could also add we'll call it an auxiliary dwelling unit, or like a mother-in-law suite. Pretty much anything within there are some limitations varying by loan program. For example, FHA won't allow you to build luxuries like a swimming pool, but conventional will. But pretty much, take a house that's okay and turn it into your dream home. Or let's say you have a house, you're looking at a house that doesn't pass FHA inspection. Its condition's a little bit worn, and it's just FHA won't approve the property. So you can do a renovation loan on that, called an FHA 203K loan, purchase that property, and then renovate it to where it's up to standard. And with an FHA 203K, you can take that almost as far as you want. The only requirement or only stipulation to how far you can go with a 203K loan is that you have to use the same foundation. So you could completely gut the house down to the slab. As long as the new house you're building is built on the same foundation, you can completely tear down and rebuild. It's a really useful program, I think. But that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure to hit like and subscribe.